The diner door flew open, the cowbell shattering. The little girl stumbled inside barefoot on broken glass, yellow sundress torn and streaked with dirt. "Please," she gasped. "Someone, he's coming." Only 5 people remained in the roadside diner off Route 9. Betty, the owner. 2 truckers. 3 bikers in the corner booth. Hawk, Jonesy, and crews of the Iron Riders MC. Everything stopped. The girl's eyes landed on the bikers. Something shifted in her expression. Recognition. "Who's coming?" Hawk asked, standing. "Mr. Garrett." He said nobody would believe me. The door opened. A man in khakis and polo shirt stepped inside, clean-cut, respectable. "There you are, Emma," he said. "Sweetheart, you had me so worried." Emma pressed against the counter, shaking. "No, no, no." "I'm so sorry," the man said. "My daughter gets confused. She has episodes." He extended his hand. "Richard Garrett. I'm a counselor at Riverside Elementary. Emma's been under my care." Nobody shook his hand. "He's lying," Emma whispered. "Emma, please. Making up stories doesn't help." Betty looked uncertain. "Sir, maybe we should call the school." "Call Principal Davies," Emma said urgently. "She knows I don't lie." Garrett laughed hollowly. "The school day ended hours ago. Come on, sweetheart. Your parents are worried sick." "My parents are in Seattle at my grandma's funeral. That's why you picked today." The air changed. "Picked today for what?" Hawk's eyes narrowed. "This is a family matter," Garrett said. "I'm not his family," Emma interrupted. "He's been watching me all year. Takes the ones nobody's watching." Her voice cracked. "He took Sarah Martinez 3 weeks ago. Everyone said she moved, but she didn't. I saw her backpack in his car." Garrett's expression shifted for a second. Cold. Calculating. Then snapped back. "This is ridiculous." Cruz blocked the door. Jonesy stood. "Kid's pretty specific for someone confused." "I'm a respected educator. 15 years. Then you won't mind us calling that principal," Hawk said. "Betty, you got your phone?" Betty pulled it out. "What's the school's name, honey?" "Riverside Elementary. Please hurry." "This is harassment," Garrett snapped. "I could have you arrested." "Thought you said you were a counselor," Cruz said. "Not a guardian." Garrett's hand moved toward his pocket. Hawk intercepted, catching his wrist. "Let's keep our hands where everyone can see them." "Get your hands off me. This is assault." Jonesy moved in. "Funny thing, you haven't shown ID. Kid says she's not yours." Betty spoke from behind the counter. "Hello." "Yes. Principal Davies? It's urgent. About Emma." She paused, face going white. "She is. Since when?" Another pause. "I'll hold." "What did she say?" Emma's voice barely audible. Betty covered the receiver. "Principal Davies filed a missing child report this morning. Called the emergency contact, Mr. Garrett, who said he'd check on her." Dead silence. Garrett's warmth evaporated. "You people have no idea what you're doing." "Pretty sure we do," Hawk said. "Betty, tell her to call the police." "Already doing it." Garrett smiled cruelly. "You think this matters? I'm a pillar of this community. I sit on the school board. And you?" He looked at the bikers with disdain. "You're nobody. Criminals, probably." "Don't need them to believe me," Hawk said quietly. "Need them to believe her." Emma spoke. "He has a storage unit. Number 42 at the facility by the highway. I saw the key fall during art class. I memorized it because Sarah used to be my friend." One trucker stood. "I'm blocking the parking lot." Garrett lunged, shoving Emma backward. Cruz caught her. Garrett ran for the door. Jonas's arm clotheslined him. He went down hard. Hawk was on him, knee in his back. "Don't move." Garrett thrashed. "This is assault. You have no right." "Right or wrong," Jonesy rumbled. "You ain't going nowhere." "Police are 2 minutes out," Betty announced. Emma stood frozen, tears streaming. He said nobody would believe me. That I was nobody. Hawk looked back at her. You were wrong about one thing. You said you're not anyone's family. His voice softened. Road takes care of its own. You ran to us for help. That makes you ours to protect. Sirens wailed, growing closer. Police flooded the diner. Through it all, the bikers stayed close to Emma. A wall between a scared child and a world that had failed her. Detective Morrison took Emma's statement. Details poured out. How Garrett isolated students, volunteered for programs, built trust. Storage Unit 42, Emma insisted. Please check. She might still. Morrison nodded, already on her radio. When they broke the lock, they found Sarah Martinez. Alive. And documentation of others. 17 victims spanning 5 years. Emma's parents arrived from Seattle. Her mother collapsed, holding her daughter. Emma pulled back to point at the bikers. They saved me. Her father approached Hawk. Thank you. God, thank you. Your daughter saved herself, Hawk said. She spoke up. We just stood in the way. You stood when you could have looked away, her mother said. Jonesy shifted uncomfortably. What else were we going to do? As sunset painted the sky, Morrison approached. Storage unit had evidence of 17 victims. Without Emma's testimony, without you keeping him here. She didn't finish. Defense attorney's going to paint you as aggressors, Morrison continued. Let him claim what he wants, Jonesy said. Truth is truth. We've got security footage and 6 witnesses. He's done. The bikers mounted their motorcycles. Emma ran over, pressing something into Hawk's hand. A napkin drawing. 3 motorcycles, 3 riders, 1 small figure between them and a shadow. Above it, Heroes. Hawk folded it carefully, tucked it into his vest. You keep being brave, Emma. World needs more people like you. Will I see you again? He smiled. Road's long, kid. Crosses paths more than you'd think. The engines roared. As they pulled onto the highway, Cruz looked back. You think she'll be okay? She spoke up when it mattered most, Hawk replied. That kind of strength doesn't disappear. Yeah, she'll be okay. They rode into the night, 3 shadows against the darkening sky. Months later, Hawk received a letter. Inside, a photograph, Emma at a community event, holding an award for courage. Her smile was real. The note read, because of what happened, they investigated the whole district. Found 2 more people like Mr. Garrett. They're all going to prison. Detective Morrison said I helped save 23 kids. My parents got me a dog. Her name is Harley. Thank you for believing me when he said nobody would. I'm going to be brave every day. Your friend, Emma. P.S. I'm learning to ride a bicycle. Maybe someday I'll get a motorcycle too. Hawk read it twice, then passed it to Jonesy and Cruz. Kids doing good, Cruz said. Hawk refolded the letter, tucked it beside the napkin drawing. Road provided when she needed it. They paid their bill and walked into the sunlight. The engines roared. Where to, boss? Cruz asked. Hawk looked at the horizon. Forward. Always forward. They rode, 3 riders against the vastness, carrying the weight of one child's courage and the reminder that heroism wasn't about size or strength. It was about showing up, standing between the vulnerable and harm, believing the unbelievable. Emma had reminded them of that. A small girl in a torn yellow dress running into a diner with nothing but desperation and hope. She'd chosen them, trusted them, believed they'd stand. And they had. The miles stretched ahead. But somewhere behind them, a little girl named Emma was learning to be brave every single day.